Hello, everyone. I am Lisa Avila, business strategist, and today I am here with Tricia Gunberg, Reiki master and numerologist. Hi, Tricia.
Hi. We're talking about business numerology today.
I cannot wait. I love this. I love how we can bring in entrepreneurship and all this strategy and then bring in the numerology and how to best grow our business. So take it away, please.
Well, before I start and explain this, I want your listeners to know that, I'm going to toot my own horn.
Please do.
I'm a published author, and this is a method that I used to write my book. If anybody's done anything like that, that's a huge undertaking. Your list of to-dos are immense, and it's like almost like you don't know where to start. And so for entrepreneurs, that can be like a daily thing, like, right?
Yes.
It helps us hone in on specific tasks, and then we use the energy of whatever day on the calendar. And I've explained for the universal year energy, that's an 8. And then for March, the month of March, the whole month energy is the energy of the number 2. If we add the third month to the 8 energy of 2024, we get an 11, and then we have to add that again, and that's a 2. So any day this month would be a good time to use that 2 energy. And the 2 is about creating connections. And we know that isn't that like entrepreneur boss babe class 101, right, Lisa? Is that
Absolutely.
you can have the best widgets and the best things since sliced bread, but if people think that you're, I don't know, aloof or whatever, right? If you're not really,
Yes.
maybe they might think you're AI. So we really, we really have to separate ourselves from AI or any of the others jazz, and make human connections, and make an effort at that. I think now more, I mean, it's a rule, but I think now more so than ever to make connections. So any day this month of March would be a good time to do that. And then
I love this, Trisha. I love this because I feel like, just sorry to interrupt,
no,
I feel like as entrepreneurs, we are lone wolves sometimes. We're out there like doing all the things and working down our to-do list and coming up with new offers. And we forget that it really is the connection and the community that's going to help us with referrals and support and growing our business quicker. So anytime that we have the opportunity for connection, we need to grab it. That's how you and I met.
yes.
I believe it was in a meditation and we connected, and look at us now. So that connection is everything.
Yes, connection is a lot. And part of that is
Mm-hmm.
showing your true colors. But yes, so creating connections. Do you have any business tools for that?
I might.
I would know that. I understand that, like writing your story, that is like a bigger version of, say, your elevator speech, right? That you want to know your why. So I remember that part of building your business. What tools do you have?
I love that you brought up the elevator pitch because it's not easy. So, COVID was terrible, but we all got to be on Zoom. So we all got to hide behind our laptops. And now that we're getting into the world more again, it's a little scary to go network. It's kind of scary for a lot of people to go out there and put yourself out there. So if you have that elevator pitch, and I practiced mine before I went to a local networking group because I was nervous to get up in front of everyone again.
Uh-huh.
And so if you know your why, who you serve, how you help them, and you just, like memorizing a speech, and you just know it and you get up there, it's a heck of a lot easier. And then once you tell them, oh, I'm a business strategist and I help new entrepreneurs, or I am a numerologist and I can help you grow your business through numerology. And then it just opens the doors to that conversation of, oh,
Yeah.
and then it's a more, right, like a natural conversation. And then you just get to be you and don't have to worry about that whew, I don't have to pitch myself anymore. I can just be me.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you have business tools for that, or what are your
Yeah,
business?
yeah, yeah. I mean, I have a template that I give my clients of kind of an easy, kind of an introduction, who I help, who I serve, and you can also use it on your social media. It's really easy to take that, really think about it, cut down the words because you can only have 140 characters, I believe, on your Instagram profile. So
Ah,
cut that down,
oh,
right? Yes, I'm all about less words.
that's
So I help my clients with that. You get that going for your social media, and then you can take that out into the world. So
okay.
yes, I can include that template here
So if
in the show notes.
anyone has not done that piece yet, or they can take an opportunity to review it. That's always a good, right, to upgrade it,
Oh,
tool. And then
yes.
I can do you one better even. We
Oh,
The repeated numbers are very powerful. So in March, we look at very specific days, and the 2 repeats on the 9th of the month, on the 18th of the month, and on the 27th. So those 3 days would be premium because then we have 2 2s
yeah.
would be even stronger. And I'll have this template. You'll have it, and you can put it and save it with a link, right, for people to have access to. So they'll know which days are the premium days that they can work on their connection piece using your tools.
I
That
love this. And yes, we should mention this March calendar. Tricia created it. There it is.
for you techie kids, go ahead and screenshot it. Oh wait, that's okay. I'll have.
But yes, yeah, we'll put a link below so that you can print it out and you can see which days you should do what, which is so cool. I think that's so helpful as a reminder of, especially when you're not feeling as motivated, and then you see, oh, today I can focus on this,
Yes.
and then to get a little movement in your business, which is always good.
And then here's the other thing: what we're going to do for your entrepreneurs. You and I are going to meet once a month. That way, they'll have a focus for once a month, and then we'll do that a couple of times, and then they'll be able to look at their calendars and know what piece of their business to work on. So, if we do several of them, that will really help them organize their business, and it's a great way to know what business piece to do on what days. Do we have time for me to run down the energy of the days?
Absolutely.
Okay. If it is a 1 energy day, it is a good day to start something new, or to be leader, do leading type activities, or look at how you can be a leader in your business. We said 2 was about connection. 3 is about the socialization and creatively expressing yourself, which we do a lot of creating as entrepreneurs. And we don't consider ourselves artists, or graphic artists, but sometimes we wish we were, right? Or outsource that, but we work it ourselves even if we outsource it. The energy of the number 4 is about long-term goals. This is a personal. 4 is also about just about doing the work. It's We know we have a lot of work, but in terms of this, we have to make sure that we know what the long term is. Like you and I were joking as we were setting up about our techie abilities and making video. And so now, you might be kind of clunky the first time or first several videos, or maybe 10 years later, like myself, you're still a little clunky, but you certainly are better. And you don't say to yourself as an entrepreneur, oh, I'm going to study how to do camera work for 10 years. You'd be like, what? But guess what?
Yeah.
That's right.
Yes. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I love that you bring that up because I talk to my clients actually the first time I meet with them, I will say, where do you want to be in 10 years? and they look at me like a deer in the headlights. I don't know.
Right.
Okay, well, of course, things are going to come up, things are going to change, life gets in the way, all these different things. But if you have that vision, right,
Right.
of where you want to be and where you want to go, it sure helps to then back it up
It-
to, okay, well, what can you do this week or this month
so
to
any
get you there?
Right. So any creatives out there, this is what I've learned is that just like you wouldn't expect 3 videos on your YouTube channel to right to bring much attention to yourself. If you're a
Yeah.
creative, whether it's painting pictures, writing books, creating art, whatever you're creating, you can't just create 3 and then sit back and wait. So that 10-year goal, it might seem like a big piece, like a lot, but that 10 years, okay, you're going to have 100 pieces of new, and you're like, what? Okay, well, break it down. Right? 10 years.
Yes.
Yeah. If you're going to be an
Yeah.
author, you got to think of that. There's double digits of things you need to create. So it really helps you think about that and stay on that habit, because 1's not going to do it, 2's not going to do it, 3.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a good
Right.
to keep that in mind. So the number 5 is about creating change, which is really important. We need to understand that that just needs to happen. The 6 about
Mm-hmm.
harmony. I really like the number 6. The 7 is about research and meditation. The 8 is about finance and marketing, and a lot of us, some of us, avoid that piece. So if you know it's on your calendar and you've got the power of the number 8 to support you, it does get easier. And then the number 9 is our humanitarian. So when a 9 comes up, see where you can help others. Maybe by teaching them video skills.
Hey, there you go.
Doesn't seem related, right? I mean, you just take somebody under your wing and teach them something that you learned in your business, or you maybe make a donation. There's a lot of we'll get into each one of those numbers, as we talk about them. But 2 is about creating connection with your potential clients, but with anybody, right? You make a good impression on anyone, even if they're not interested in your service, then that's a boon for your service, which I've learned that more through, you really think that you need to target that person who's interested in your business, but you got to cast a little bit wider net than that, and have that, that elevator speech, and have that written down. And like you suggested, practice it and,
Yes. Yep.
and review it. So your 2 days,
Yes.
your 2 days again in March. Oh wait, looking at the wrong calendar. The 2 repeated 2s. So remember, March is the energy of the number 2, and then the 9th repeats the 2, the 18th, and the 27th. And we'll have handouts with this on, so people don't have to memorize what we're saying, if they're interested in learning this for themselves. And then
So those, oh, sorry.
no, go ahead. Yep.
So those would be really good days to plan to make connections
Yes.
somehow.
To work.
Put yourself out there. Yeah.
Yep. Oh yeah, that would be even better. Yeah, if you planned or something came up that was creating connection, that would be a really good day to schedule those. But it's also a good day to work on your elevator speech.
Okay.
But yeah, you're right.
Gotcha.
Would be a good day.
Yeah.
Creating connection. And then for you, we'll do this off camera. But I took a look at getting even more specific. So we have that universal energy, right? Then we have the energy day. And then I looked at your business numerology, and then I got it more specific. So I discovered one of your goals, what I think one of your goals needs to be, because of a repeated number in your chart. And then off camera, we can go over this, and you get really like super power action days specific to your business.
Okay. Yes.
So
And is this something that you offer businesses?
full calendar. I do it very organized. I have the green for money is your business number. The purple number is your personal numerology, and then the blue one is the universal day energy. So you see each one.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little hard to see on here, but yes, that is so okay.
You have,
I love this.
yes, you have lots of, has a repeated number and a specific number for your business that I think you need to take a look at. So you and I will go over that off camera.
Okay, all right.
And then,
And so, how can people reach you to do that?
oh, if they want to do the numerology with me, they can go
Yeah.
site at triciasenergy.com. If they live in the Paso area, they can come visit me on Thursdays at Dharma's Wellness Lounge on Spring Street, right across from the Boot Barn. Mm-hmm.
Nice. Okay. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Put my phone number somewhere in a link or something too. I don't mind sharing.
Yep, absolutely. We'll put that in the show notes as well. So, circling back to connection really quickly, and
Mm-hmm.
I want to just talk about how to connect because, as I said before, it can be tricky. A lot of us, well, all entrepreneurs are creative. Most of us are in our heads a lot of the time. And it really is that connection that is going to help us grow our business. And so, what does that look like? Locally, I think it looks like attending Eventbrite, events, and that can be online or in person. There's Meetup, of course. And I think you just search for what you're going to feel comfortable talking about or just going and, just doing something. It could be even like wine and paint or a yoga class or whatever, right? Like I said, you and I met in a meditation class. It's just something that like fills your soul. You go and do it. You find your people, you start talking to them, and you don't have to have your elevator pitch ready right then. I wasn't going to be, hey, Tricia, nice to meet you. Are you looking for a business strategist? Like that would be so icky. I would never do that. But once you start feeling more comfortable with people and you share what you do, then they say, hey, oh, I know somebody that you could help, right?
Right.
And so that's how that connection begins. And that can happen online as well. You can join Facebook groups. There are a ton of entrepreneur Facebook groups out there. You can start following people on Instagram, and you're not going to get in their DMs and just start. Please don't. I hate when people do that.
Yeah.
Get in my DMs on LinkedIn and Instagram and just start like, hey, would you like to make 50 sales calls tomorrow?
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
All of the social type things that you're talking about,
Uh-huh.
that would be my first go-to and my first suggestion. And if there is anyone listening that is Paso, if they become part of Paso downtown, I think the fee for a year is only like $100. So I don't think
Oh, that's not bad.
you don't have to have a brick and mortar store. But again, that's practicing know before you go, like your elevators pitch, or see what
Yes.
organizations and groups that you can join. I agree.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And some people really love going to chamber events or the Toastmasters, things like that.
Yep.
That's not really my jam. Those are a little big. I feel those are a little bit more salesy. If you do have a brick and mortar and you want to get people in to your business, that's great. I think it's great that people can go and network like that. For me, I like more intimate. I like going to the wellness lounge, meeting other creatives, talking about what we do, how we help people. Because, you and I are big on that, right? How can we help the community?
Ah, yes. And that's a good way.
Yes.
Yeah, don't overlook the volunteer. The volunteer with anything, but representing your business as the volunteer is a great way. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a ton of different ways to connect with people. And especially, okay, let's say like, I'm a mom, 3 kids, I'm doing school stuff all the time. I've gotten clients from sitting at a game, right? I just sitting there for hours and just talking to people. And they say, I've always wanted to start a business. And then we just talk about it because everybody's got this passion and dream inside. It's just a matter of doing it and kind of stepping off the cliff. So you never know where you're going to connect with people.
Nope.
But I love that, like, take this month and really push yourself to say, I'm going to connect with somebody new this month.
Yes.
And you have the days of, which days are the best to do it.
Yep.
So yay.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
We're
All right.
again for April.
So, oh, sorry. Yeah.
We'll meet again for April.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait for April. I think, and it'll be fun to come back and see, okay, how many connections did we make?
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I actually was thinking that it would be fun. I'm looking at March 12th, and I will put this for sure in the show notes when I decide on the date. But I was thinking March 12th of having like a connection kind of workshop where we just get on for a little while and talk about, kind of an ask me anything. Like, let's connect, right? Because we can do it online. So wherever you are in the world. And let's do like a little coaching and just connect with each other and see how we can help each other grow, because community is one of my core values with Poppy Grove, personal and professional. And anytime that we can rise together, we're going to create more impact.
Well, your numerologist is telling you that the 12th is a great day because it has the energy of the number 5, and 5 is about social media. So you nailed that date. So yeah, that's awesome.
That was my intuition, Tricia.
See, yeah.
We'll go with that.
Right.
Oh.
All right.
Okay. Thank you, everyone, for being here. We will be back in April for, well, it's going to be a surprise, but Tricia will tell us then.
Okay.
Check out Tricia on Instagram. I'm on Instagram, Lisa the Strategist, and would love to connect with all of you.
All right.
Thank you. Bye.